Hello my loves, welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today we're going to be going in deep on how is your ex feeling about you right now. So what are they thinking about you? How do they feel about you? This is particularly going to be powerful for those of you who may be in some sort of separation at this time. And you know, they don't have to be somebody who is permanently your ex, right? It may be something where you guys have stepped back to reconsider or think about what's going on in the situation. It could be that they are in and out of your life. You know, you're trying to find a foothold, right? You're trying to kind of reach a resolution and a final kind of verdict, or like a final decision on, are we moving forward together or not? So whether you're in struggle, whether you're in separation, this is going to give you clarity on what your person is really thinking and feeling about you at this time. What would they like to say to you? We're going to get specific messages. What would they say to you from their higher self if they could? And then stay with me until the end, because we will also be looking at their next actions. Like, what is it do they want to do? Is there something they want to do towards this connection? And also we will be getting you just general guidance on timing. So if you are, you know, waiting for an outcome, or if you are wanting them to reach out to you and you're seeing what may be the timetable here on anything shifting, we're going to get you some guidance on that. So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V, and it is so wonderful to have you here. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's part of the Live Tarot community. Thank you so much for being here, for your support. If you like my readings, the best way that you can actually let me know that is by subscribing. So please do subscribe. Please do hit that thumbs up. You have no idea how much it helps the channel, and you're also supporting a single mom here. So before I get into your card choices, I'm also really excited to show you that we got one of the products in that I've created for you. This is, you know, Live Tarot and the whole family. We're all about manifesting our best life, right? So love, abundance, success, all the things that we deserve. So I'm so excited that this is just one of the products that I have created to help you, you know, stay in that high vibration, you know, as you're going through life. Some of you own a business, you know, I know many of you are many different careers. So I've created a series of products that you can use every day that are there right in front of you, that are going to remind you to stay in that high vibration. So if you'd like to check those out, you can actually see them on my YouTube channel shelf. So if you go under this video, you'll see a series of products right there. But I do want to let you know something is up with the spread shop right now. Like, they're not showing the correct prices. So, but it doesn't matter. You can still just click on that, go to my site, and that will give you all the correct prices. And I do believe that there is a special discount. It's like 15 to 20% off your entire order. So make sure you do check that out. Also, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or order any of the oracle decks that I've created and will be using in this reading, all of the links are in the box below. You can also order the Blessed Twin Flame necklaces, which are back in stock, and those we have in black and gold and ivory and gold. And again, if you want to learn anything more about what we offer here, you can always go to livetarot.com. Everything is there. So let's dive right into your choices. So we have some crystals here to help you choose. You can choose number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can choose them all and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. So make sure that you're gentle with yourself. Not everything is going to resonate, because this is a general reading, and that's why I recommend that if you want to have specific guidance on your journey, a personal reading is always best, so we can dig in deep and see what is going on with you and your special person. So go ahead and take a deep breath. See which of these you feel most intuitively guided to. So here is crystal number 1. Here is crystal number 2. And here is crystal number 3. So go ahead and make your selection and we will get started with crystal number 1. All right, so my beautiful group number 1 that chose crystal number 1, let's take a look at how is your ex feeling about you. So we're going to start with your tarot, and then we will open up these oracle cards for you. Spirit, can you please tell us for group 1, how is your ex feeling about you? What are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? So we have the 3 of Pentacles, okay? So this tells me that maybe for some of you, not for everybody, there seems to be some sort of a third party situation, and that is actually the reason why you may be in this position right now. Like you might be in some form of separation because there was some sort of a third event that has really gotten you down. You guys are really kind of encumbered by some sort of a situation. For some of you, it could be that both of you are in third party situations. It could be that you're mirroring each other in that sense. Or for some of you, it's just one of you. So I feel like there's a definite sense of we're taking the space because I need to figure out what my next steps are. What do I need to do? What do I want as I move forward? Because oftentimes I feel like, you know, it does take a tremendous amount of resolve, a tremendous amount of courage to make that final decision. So I do feel that right now, if you've stepped away from somebody because they're in a third party or you are, there is definitely a sense of, you know, decisions need to be made here. Now, as I always say, a third party doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. For some of you, this could also be some sort of a family issue, a toxic parent or a toxic other third party that is distracting your person away. Now, for some of you, take this as it resonates. I'm also feeling that for some of you, it may even be your person's children. Like they may have like adult, I'm getting this very clear energy. They may have adult kids or an adult child who is manipulating them some way, who doesn't want them to move on, who doesn't want them to have a life, and wants all their attention. Okay, so just take that as it resonates. It's not for everybody. For others of you, I'm also feeling that if there isn't a third party situation involved here, I do feel that there is some sort of what your person is thinking right now is some sort of issue about you guys not being able to work together to resolve something. Okay, so the other thing about 3 of Pentacles is very much about like, can we work as a team? Okay, can we work together? How do you view me? And how do I view you? So for some of you, I do feel like there was some sense of a disconnect here on how you were seeing each other. I feel like there may have been a misunderstanding here on what your deep sort of desires or what your true intentions were. Somebody's misunderstood here what the intentions of the other person are. Okay, there's like some sort of like, we couldn't work together. You were seeing me in a different light. Maybe you misunderstood what it is that I want or what I was saying. There was some sort of a misunderstanding as well. Okay, so the star, beautiful. So I feel like this person, they really see you as something special, okay? There's a lot of energy here of, you know, you are somebody who stands out to them. You are somebody who they very much admired, respected, looked up to in many, many ways. There was something about you that brought a lot of hope, a lot of clarity into their life. I feel like before this person met you, they were definitely going through some sort of a dark night of the soul. They were definitely going through some sort of a very like deeply dark and challenging time. And there was something about you that brought a lot of clarity to their life. I feel like for some of you, this may have even started as a very deep friendship. And through that friendship, your person feels like they solved a lot of their problems. It's almost like by being with you, connecting with you, talking to you, your friendship, your advice. I'm getting also an energy of advice. Like you may have given them a lot of good ideas. You may have given them a lot of really good advice. And I feel like this person really acknowledges and appreciates how much they actually learned from you, you know? You brought a lot of clarity, a lot of light, a lot of depth and emotion to an existence that seemed very dark. Because I do feel that maybe they were going through a very kind of pessimistic kind of time in their life before they met you, right? Like there was a lot of, you know, a lack of faith. I think that that's what's coming to me the most clearly. Like it's like this person had lost a certain amount of faith. They almost didn't believe in their own potential for happiness. I feel like they may have had a lot of challenges, a lot of issues, and there was a part of them that felt like they were asking the spirit the question, will I ever be happy again? Am I ever going to find happiness? Is anybody ever going to understand me? This person did feel definitely misunderstood. And that's why I feel like maybe for some of you, there's some sense here where they are feeling very sad here because they felt misunderstood in the past. And right now, you guys may not be together because of some other misunderstanding again. So there's a sense of despair. There's a sense of like, not again. You know, like how many times do I go down this route of I feel like I may have said something or did something that was misunderstood. My intentions were misunderstood. Wow, another 3, okay? 3 of Cups. So interesting here. Look at this, the 3s, the 2 3s. So definitely another very clear indication here of a third party situation, right? That may need to be resolved, that is not being resolved at this time. So I do feel like, again, there's some sort of old attachments, old feelings, and maybe some of this misunderstanding may have something to do with that. For some of you, I feel like your person feels that maybe they were not, they haven't been clear on what decision or what action they wish to take regarding getting out of this third party situation. But I do feel that they also very much want to come back to you and celebrate some sort of a reunion as well, because I feel like this person wants you back in their life. Okay, I feel like they really, really miss how much beauty, how much light, how much clarity you brought into their life. And for those of you who this third party situation is about your person making a decision, maybe not as much about you making a decision, like you may not be in one, but they are in one, right? Like they are with somebody else. They're very unhappy. They want to leave. I feel like they are coming to a point where it's like this separation is also showing them that it's time for them to make a decision. And the decision they want is to come back and reunite with you through some sort of a celebration. It's like they want to come back to the happiness that they felt, the happiness that they are so sorely missing right now. There's some sort of this sense of, I was feeling so amazing, like I had so much clarity, so much beauty, so much connection in my life because of you, and I need to get back to that. See, so they're right now trying to figure out the path back to you. Look at that. So and it's interesting because you definitely see this person, this path to you is definitely strenuous. Like it's not easy, because look at this person, they're climbing this ladder, right? It's a ladder into a different world. So for some of you, I feel like if your person is stuck in some sort of another commitment or situation that they really want to get out of, they do realize that the path to do that is not going to be easy, right? So they may need to go through some legal battle. They may need to go through something like, a very difficult separation. There may be financial issues involved. There may be children involved. There's definitely something here about your person needing to cross this portal into a new life. It's literally a new life. Look at this. You see how that portal is a different world. So I feel like part of the reason why your person, your ex person may be struggling right now is because they were having a hard time making the decisions that need to be made. See, commitment. Okay, so to me, the main decision here that needs to be made is, who are they committed to? Okay, where do they want to place their energy of commitment? For some of you, they're just having a hard time coming out of something that they've already committed to. Okay. Now, again, like I said, for some of you, that commitment may not even be like another marriage or relationship. It can even be a commitment to a parent. It could be a commitment to, like I said, a child or an adult child that is pulling the heartstrings, that's pulling the manipulation factor, right? And this is why they have retreated at this time. So for some of you, I feel like there's a bit of a tug of war going on. And what I mean by tug of war is that there's some sort of a tugging or pulling here from some other third party situation that is trying to keep your person in a different type of commitment. And it doesn't have to be a romantic one. It could be a financial one. It could be a family commitment. It can be any kind of commitment. But see, shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. So your person, they really want you to know, they really want you to know that you guys can make it through this. Okay, that this doesn't have to be forever. That this separation doesn't have to be forever, that this is something that can definitely be worked on, it can be resolved, and that you guys have to believe that there is a light. There is a light between the two of you. There's a light between the two of you that cannot be dimmed, that cannot be blown out, you know? I feel like your person really does need to believe in that at this time. So let's see what they would say to you. And there's a sense of like you, there's also a sense of them wanting you to believe that too, because this light is very much also part of this star's energy, right? Like there's something about you that has brought this tremendous light into this person's life. And now they really don't want to let go of that light, right? Like once you are used to having that kind of love, that kind of light in your life, you really don't want to let it go, right? So this is the energy that I'm really getting from your person. So let's see what they would say to you. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. There was some sort of deep sense of clarity, okay? A deep sense of clarity that this relationship, this connection has brought to your person, right? And now that you guys are in struggle or separation, they don't feel that clarity anymore, right? It's like they feel like they've lost themselves. They feel like they've lost who they are, who they feel that they are, right, with you. And so this is going to be something really, really important that your person needs to have back in their life, right? Your person needs to have you back in their life. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand, see? So again, there is an expansion here, okay? So they may have stepped away, or there may be some sort of a disagreement, some sort of like an ending here that came from being challenged to do something more, to do something different. I feel like this is going to be really important also for your person, because I feel like this challenge is also about their identity, right? Who do they think they are? Who do they wish to be? And who did they become when they were with you? Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. See? So this person very much wants to be with you. Okay? Your presence is constantly there with them. So what do they want to do next? And then this card, I've saved it for the end because this is going to be your final advice from Spirit. So let's see what Spirit has to say here at the end. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay. Self-explanatory. Oh my gosh, you guys have this beautiful twin flame energy. Okay, so I would say you don't have to believe in this, but this card rarely ever comes out. So when it does, it's very, very significant. Okay, so you don't have to believe in twin flames, but what this does say is that your person very much sees you as their everything, right? Their divine counterpart, their soulmate. Very deep connection. They want to heal with you, okay? So they want to heal this separation. Didn't I say, I saw this before, like that they want to find the path. They want to find their way back to you. So they're working on their issues of self-worth, their self-esteem, because I do feel for those of you who there's some sort of a third party situation here. I feel like that it's those people who are somehow preying on your person's self-esteem and self-worth, right? Like they're not letting this person move on. They're trying to emotionally manipulate them in some way. So when can you expect a change here? During the waxing crescent moon phase. Okay, so you may want to look up when that is. That is going to be a very high vibration, high energetic time for you to see some sort of shift or transformation in this connection. And here's your final advice from Spirit. The Rose Garden. Innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Okay, so be gentle with yourself through this process. Group 1. So let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. You can also order our brand new high vibing manifestation mugs, water bottles, and pillows, or the Blessed Twin Flame necklace as well. Everything is at livetarot.com, or you can also take a look at my merch shelf underneath this video. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. All right, my beautiful group 2 that chose this crystal. Let's see, how is your ex feeling about you? So what are they thinking? What are they feeling? We're going to start with your tarot, and then we will open up these oracle cards for you. Wow, 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so very, very clear here. Your person is really feeling awful, okay, right now. Something's definitely happened here that has made them feel like they have been left out in the cold. The other energy I'm also getting from your person is FOMO. FOMO. I mean, it's so clear, like they have some intense fear of missing out that is coming through right now for them. As in, I feel like you guys had something really good going. Okay, you had something really good. I'm getting energies of you guys were just so deeply connected. You were having wonderful conversations. You were just, you know, the looks that you exchanged, the moments that you've shared. There's just something so beautiful here. And whatever has happened here to bring you into separation, I feel like your person is definitely struggling. Like they are constantly thinking about all of the moments that they're missing out on. You know, they miss spending time with you. They miss talking to you. They miss the sound of your voice. They miss your love, your warmth. They feel very, very cold, out in the cold, very depleted, very left out, major FOMO. You know, like I feel like there was a sense of you guys had a certain rhythm, a certain routine in your life, and you both enjoyed it. It was something that you have built together. Like, you know, there's certain things that you like to do together. There's certain, you know, again, you know, when you get into that, there's a sense of like that. And when I say routine, I mean that in the best of ways. You know, like when you love somebody and they love you, and You have, a particular language, a particular set of actions and things and desires that you like to do together. That, I think, is the most devastating thing when you go into separation, because you're like, oh my gosh, like, if it's as simple as, oh, we're going to watch a movie tonight. We're so used to sitting next to each other watching a movie, or we're so used to sitting next to each other doing this. And then now that person is not there next to you and you're alone doing that. I feel like that's what your person is feeling right now. They're feeling very empty, very alone. All of the things that they used to do with you together, the things that you guys used to do together, are feeling very empty, meaningless, and awful without you. Three of Wands. Okay, so there's a sense of like somebody's waiting here. Okay, like I almost feel like they're waiting for you to reach out to them. I don't know why they're not reaching out to you. We'll go deeper into that, but there's some sort of like a waiting, some sort of a delay here. I feel like maybe something happened here where they're waiting for stuff to die down. When you feel like, maybe there was some sort of big fight, maybe there was a big discussion, disagreement, maybe there was like just a lot of aggravation, maybe there was some anger or something here where it's like they feel like they're waiting for things to die down. It's almost like this, like they're laying low until tempers or high emotions, start to subside or start to like decrease. Like it's almost like they're waiting for some sort of right opportunity or right time. There's a part of them that is also waiting and fantasizing about you reaching out to them, I feel like because there's some sort of fear or some sort of like shame, a little bit of ego or pride. So it's not that they don't want to reach out to you. I think that there's just a part of them that is fantasizing about you reaching out to them, because there's a sense of like, if I reached out to you, would you even bother with me? Like they're afraid that what if they reach out and you want nothing to do with them? So there's a little bit of that energy also coming through. See, heartbroken. Wow, so we have the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords, okay? So this person has an absolute broken heart, okay? They are, like I said, with that Five of Pentacles and that Three of Swords, I mean, they are missing you. Major FOMO, major heartbreak. I feel like they are thinking about you over and over again. They're thinking about what happened between the two of you over and over again. There's definitely some sort of energy here of obsessive thoughts, really painful, difficult memories, or something here that, just felt very sudden. Okay, for some of you, I feel like whatever happened here between the two of you felt very sudden. It felt like it came from nowhere. It felt like things were going so well and then things just started going wrong. Okay, there's definitely something here about obsessively going over and over again what went wrong and not being able to figure out how to communicate something better. Because I do feel for some of you there was some sort of a communication breakdown where somebody may have said something or done something here that was either misconstrued or just didn't, did something that they didn't mean for it to be hurtful, but it turned out to be hurtful. And I feel like this Three of Swords group 2 also is your energy. Like you are also feeling heartbroken about this. So whatever happened here was very breaking on both sides for both of you. Okay, wisdom. So there's something here about your person realizing that they needed to learn a lesson here, that there was a lesson here in what has happened or this separation or this struggle that you're going through, that there's an important lesson to be learned here. There's something in this that they have some sort of knowledge or some sort of understanding that they are gaining that they didn't have before. Okay, so this person feels like, before this relationship, maybe there were certain things about having a good relationship that they didn't understand. I feel like this person was definitely on a learning curve, you know, whatever they have experienced with you has taught them a lot. And I feel like that's part of also what they're feeling about you at this time. There's a sense of like, I've learned so much from this relationship. I know that I've done things that are wrong, or I know I've said things wrong, or I just didn't know how to be the best partner. But I feel that in this heartbreak that I'm experiencing right now, there's a lot of lessons, there's a lot of wisdom. I'm learning about the things that I did wrong, the things that I could have done better or differently. See? So they also feel that you were very patient with them. You know, and maybe something happened here where your patience just ran out, you know. You're able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. Okay, so I feel like they're also embarrassed to ask, again, with that Three of Wands, kind of like wishing that you would reach out. It's like they're almost embarrassed to ask you for your patience because they feel that you have already been very patient with them. So for some of you, there may have been some sort of issues here that needed to be resolved. Okay, some sort of issues that needed to get dealt with before this person could move forward with you. And for some of you, I feel like you had a lot of patience with this person, but nothing was moving forward. And for that reason, you may have said, I'm done. You know, so for some of you, I do feel that you have blocked this person because it was hurting you. Okay, like something about their behavior. There was some for some of you, there was a sense of like wishy-washiness, right? Either they weren't fully committing to you, or they were giving you excuses as to why they couldn't commit to you. They were asking for your patience, like, oh, give me time, but that time never came. So I feel for some of you, you have blocked this person. And you blocking them has also broken their heart. So they're like suffering a lot of pain, a lot of FOMO because they don't have access to you. So they don't know, you know, take that as it resonates. It may not be for everybody, but for some of you, there's definitely this Five of Pentacles is coming from you blocking them. Okay, you blocking them. So there's something here that needs to be forgiven and learned. Okay, there's something here that needs to be released and healed in this relationship. So something's happened here that is asking of each of you that if you want to come back to one another, Three of Wands, if you're waiting to get back together, if you're waiting for this issue to resolve itself, there's going to be some releasing that has to happen here. There needs to be some sort of forgiving and learning that needs to happen here. For others of you, I feel like this person may have blocked you, right? Like I feel like something may have happened here where maybe you didn't block them, but they have blocked you, and you feel this Five of Pentacles energy that you have been, you know, alienated, that you are on the outside looking in, and you don't know, like you're looking for information. So for some of you, I feel like that is the case, but this person, I feel like they if they have blocked you, it came from some sort of trigger, some sort of a triggering response. But I feel like whatever that reason that they blocked you for is temporary. Again, Three of Wands, it's kind of like they are trying to figure out what happened here with this Three of Swords. Something may have happened here that really, really broke them, and their only response, because they don't have the emotional maturity, I feel that they don't have the emotional maturity for some of them to deal with their emotions. Their kind of knee-jerk response, or what they got triggered into, was blocking you somehow. Okay, but this is also really hurting them as well. It's not just hurting you. Not that that's an excuse, not that blocking is ever the right response, or ghosting, or any of those things. So we have curiouser and curiouser, discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. So I feel like there is a definite curiosity that both of you are having, both of you are sharing, right? If there's been a mutual blocking, say somebody blocked, somebody and you blocked them in return, or you blocked them first, then they blocked you. I'm getting a lot of blocking energy, group 2, from this reading. I just feel like there are some energetic blocks that need to be forgiven, that need to be healed. Somebody is blocking somebody somewhere, but at the same time, it's more of an act. It's more of like a defense mechanism. It's not sincere, because whoever is doing the blocking doesn't matter. You are both extremely curious about each other, okay? You haven't let go. you're still wanting to know, right? So the blocking is almost kind of like a maneuver, you know. It's like this, it's like a defense mechanism, but it's not real to a certain extent, right? Because people haven't let go. People are still holding on and they're heartbroken. So this one I'm waiting to the end because this is going to be your advice from spirit. So let's first get specific messages from your person. What would they say to you from their higher self? We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. Interesting. Okay, so take this as it resonates. For some of you, there's been a definite break here. Okay, and I feel like while there is this Three of Wands energy, it's unfortunate. I feel like some people, they, you know, because they feel heartbroken, because maybe you blocked them. I feel like this is specifically for the people that where you may have blocked this person. You may have told them, I don't want to be with you, right? But what they did to handle their pain, to handle their heartbreak, is maybe like move on temporarily to some casual relationships. They may be trying to make themselves feel better, and they may be telling themselves we were just too different, right? Like it's part of their phase of not wanting to take responsibility. Okay, so take that as it resonates. That's not for everybody, but for some of you, if you've blocked this person, they may just be acting out right now by dating other people. I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. See? So this is why I'm saying this is a confirmation of the curiosity, okay? Like they're still watching you. They still want to know what is going on with you, what you're up to, what you're doing. So that's why I'm saying this blocking energy or the separation energy is not complete, okay? There's still an energetic bond there. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. So see? So that Three of Swords energy is definitely about making the wrong choices, right? Heartbroken over the choices that they have made. So that's where that regret and that Three of Wands, like waiting to see how this plays out, waiting to see if something changes, wanting to reach out or wanting you to reach out to them. That's where that energy comes in. So let's see, what do they wish to do then? Is there any action that this person wants to take towards you? Yeah, so they, you know, there's a vibration here for sure. I feel like there's before this happened, this Five of Pentacles energy, right? There's just a lot of low vibrational stuff going on here. Whatever happened, whatever has caused this separation really came from your person being low vibration, being very insecure. If there's blocking or ghosting going on, that's also low vibration, right? That's not really stepping into your true authentic self. That's not living a life of sincerity, right? So I feel like your person is very much trying to change the energy. They're trying to grow from this. And that to me is very much about this wisdom energy as well, right? Like trying to not be that person anymore, trying to raise themselves and be a better person because look how alone they feel. See? Five of Pentacles, again, another confirmation here. They feel abandoned, lonely, lost without you. Okay, so they're feeling very alone, very much out of place, and wanting to transform this relationship. Wow, there you go. See, they want a fresh start. All of this was pointing to that, right? All of this was pointing to, this entire reading was pointing towards them wanting to have that fresh start, being really very, very heartbroken, wanting to release the past, learning their lessons here. See, and here's your advice from Spirit, the return, a new story. You decide, alignment, it's coming together. Okay, so things are coming together for you. And let's see your divine timing. So when can you expect some sort of shift? Just general timing on when can you expect some sort of shift or transformation in this connection. Wow, February. So this month, faster moving energy here. I love it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've used in this reading, or you can order our new Beautiful manifestation, high vibration mugs, water bottles, and pillow. That's also in the merch shelf below this video. Or you could go to livetarot.com as well as the Blessed Twin Flame necklaces, which are back in stock. So we have the black and gold and the ivory and gold. But you can always learn about everything at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose this crystal. Let's see, how is your ex feeling about you now? So we'll get started with your tarot, and then we'll go ahead and open up these oracle cards. So Spirit, for our beautiful group 3, how is your ex feeling about you? We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, wow. Look at that. Jumping through hoops, jumping through fire. Okay, so I feel like there is definitely a passion. There's an energy that they are feeling right now, especially if there's been distance, right? There's distance between the two of you. I feel like your person is missing you. They're feeling a lot of passion towards you. They may be going over passionate moments that you've had together in their mind, and they also feel that there's something about you that is absolutely worth jumping through these hoops for. So there's a sense of, there's an energy of movement, an energy of movement forward. So if there's something has been stuck in this connection or in this relationship, I'm getting the energy that your person wants to start changing something. Okay, they want some sort of movement to happen, especially if there's been some long time of silence or a bit of a more of a stuck energy, right? So I feel like this person, how are they feeling about you? Very passionate and very much starting to reconsider what it'll take to come back into your life or to make that leap of taking some sort of action towards you. Okay, and I do feel that there's something there about some sort of like deep inspiration to take some sort of action with Queen of Wands, more Wands energy. Okay, beautiful. So this tells us that, again, your person may be a fire sign, you may be a fire sign, but doesn't have to be. There's something here about needing to be more bold. I'm getting the energy that maybe this person, when you guys were together, maybe they weren't the most active person. Like this person may have been somebody who maybe wasn't as open about their feelings for you as they could have been. I'm getting the energy that maybe they weren't as verbal. Maybe you felt like maybe they weren't verbalizing their love. They weren't showing you their love or talking about their feelings. So this person may have been very subdued in the past. Like they may have come across as somebody who doesn't open up as easily, isn't as bold, isn't as open. And so I feel like this separation has made them want to be that. This separation or whatever has caused this, maybe it was a lack of movement forward, right? That whole situation is making this person feel very motivated now to actually step into a more bolder presence, a more bolder energy. For those of you who are watching this for a divine masculine, I feel that your person sees you as their divine feminine. They see you as this Queen of Wands. If you're the feminine watching for the masculine, I feel like they see you that way. Actually, it doesn't even really matter whether it's a feminine or a masculine. I feel like they see you as this energy, right? So there's something here about maybe you being the person who is more bold, who is more assertive, who is more open about your feelings. And maybe that is what you were looking for from them. You know, that you are somebody who is very clear on what you want. You told this person, I'm clear about who I am. I'm clear about what I want. I'm a bold person. I definitely go after the things that I want. And you may have expressed that, you know, I want you. Whether you said that verbally, whether you said that through your actions, I feel like you were good at clarifying to this person, but this person dropped the ball somewhere along the way. Like they weren't able to meet you at that level. They weren't able to be as open as you were being with them. And so now through the separation, I feel that this person is wanting to meet you there, is wanting to open up, talk to you, share their oh my gosh, see, share their love for you, open up their heart. Did you see how, I don't know if you could, if the camera picked up this King of Cups just falling out of the deck. So again, I feel like if you are the feminine, like I said, it doesn't matter, but if you are the feminine watching for a masculine energy, well, there's the divine masculine showing up. So I feel like there's something about who you are, okay, with this Queen of Wands energy that has been very inspiring. Your boldness, your openness, your ability to put yourself out there and be who you truly are is inspiring this person to finally open up. And I feel like it's taken them quite some time to do so. This is somebody who wants to step into this King of Cups energy, wants to be a master of their emotions, wants to be somebody who knows how to express their emotions, but maybe struggles with that. But again, I feel like this separation is showing them, is demonstrating to them that you were somebody that they, and are somebody that they can trust their heart to, that they can open up their heart to. Realization. See? Realization. This card always bugs me because it's this card always bugs me because it's like misspelled. But it's okay. We'll just take the meaning, which is they're having a major realization. Okay? Right now, your person, through this separation, is having a major realization about how they truly feel. Okay? And they're feeling things with this King of Cups energy that they have never felt before. They're feeling things they've never felt before. Look at this beautiful empathy. Okay, so I feel like maybe, again, this person wasn't as open about their emotions. Maybe they were a little bit emotionally stunted. Maybe you felt that they weren't compassionate enough towards you. Maybe you felt that they weren't showing their empathy for you. And that's another regret that they have. See, you feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. I feel like this person really appreciates the empathy that you have shown them and wants to reciprocate that empathy back to you. Again, coming from them, feeling like they are stepping into that King of Cups energy, right? Like, I feel like this separation has really put the fire in their belly, or the fire under their booty, right? Whichever way you want to imagine that. It's like it's given them the inspiration to realize where it is that they went wrong. Because see, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So I do feel that this person was very controlled, right, in their emotions towards you. They may have been very controlled about how quickly they open up. They may have wanted to control the relationship to the extent where, like, they wanted to feel like they're in control of the ways in which this relationship moves forward or doesn't move forward, right? So they may have tried to control things a bit too much. They may not have let things unfold naturally between the two of you. And part of that is, again, being somebody who was more closed off, who was emotionally closed off, who was not able to open up in the way that they should have. So I feel like this person, through the separation, is also learning to let go. You know, they're learning to let go of the ways in which they may have really, they may have sabotaged this relationship because of their control issues. See, a moment's regret, nostalgia, idealizing the past, fearing you've made a mistake. See, so they know. They absolutely know that they've made a mistake here. Okay, so if they weren't moving forward, if they were trying to, control the situation, if they were causing delays, like on purpose, right? Like they weren't opening up emotionally. They may have been very resistant to to emotional connection or to emotional or physical intimacy. Now it's all coming back. The passion is coming back through this separation, which is really interesting. So let's see. I'm keeping this one closed. This is going to be Spirit's final advice to you. So we're going to open that up at the end. Let's see, what would they want to say to you from their higher self? What are some specific messages from them to you? I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. Yeah. So this may be, this may be the reason why this person has a hard time, moving forward. Knight of Wands is definitely somebody stepping into the energy of finding their place in the world, right? Because it's a sense of urgency. It's a sense of like, it's time for me to take action. I've been sitting on the sidelines for way too long. It's time for me to actually move forward. It's time for me to do something in my life that matters when it comes to my life, as well as to love, as well as to you. So again, this Wands energy, do you see how it's really giving them that inspiration? It's giving them that energetic push to start making things happen, okay, in their life and with you. Because I feel like this person may have been kind of like sitting on the sidelines, waiting it out, not taking action for too long. See, when times got tough, I gave up on you too soon. See? So again, I feel like this person may have stepped back or may have been kind of like triggered into something if there was some sense of a struggle or difficult times between the two of you. It made them give up instead of fight for the relationship. And now they're regretting that as well, because we're getting this regret card, right? If they've given up too soon, if they wouldn't fight for the relationship, they are regretting that now. It's easier being with someone from my world. Okay, so again, for some of you, take this as it resonates. It's not for everybody. I feel like for some of you, this person may have been like distracted, right? They may be in separation from you because they could not meet you where you're at, right? So they may be distracting themselves right now by just having casual relationships. They may just be like mindlessly and casually dating other people because it's easier, right? Like the whole my world thing is coming from a place of, I am not as bold as you, I am not as clear as you, I am not as confident as you. This person definitely doesn't have your level of confidence, group 3. I feel like this person really does question themselves a lot. They question every move they make before they make it. They make moves from being hesitant, right? They never just all out go for it, right? They just don't all out go for things the way a Wands energy person would, right? So I feel like that is why also you're getting the sense of like this delay, right? Like this person is very measured. They don't take actions from a level of confidence. Like they need to build their confidence. So what do they want to do next? What actions do they want to take next towards you? There you go. See? So there's definitely, didn't I say hesitation? See, darkness, hesitation, insecurity. Wow. Know that you are protected. See? So thank you, Spirit. That's a confirmation of what I was just feeling, which is this person doesn't have that level of confidence or security within themselves. That's why they hesitate. They are fearful of taking action. Oftentimes. And this may be something that you notice not just in the relationship, but you may even notice this in their own life. They may be somebody who is very cautious, very hesitant, because they fear failure somehow. And I feel like with you too, I feel like because you're coming across in this beautiful, bold Queen of Wands energy, I feel like they also were afraid that they were going to fail you or not be good enough for you in some way, that eventually you wouldn't want them. See? So they're afraid that eventually you will say no to them. You will dump them. That's what this person is afraid of. Okay? This is something like they have great regret that they're not with you, but they also are really afraid to hear no. So this person may be coming from a history of feeling let down by people, maybe they've been dumped before. Maybe they have, people have broken up with them. People have like said no to them in various ways, and now they just don't want to hear no anymore. So I think that there's a definite fear, there's a definite hesitation and resistance. Wow. Runner energy. Interesting. Wow. So I feel like this person, let's see the timing, okay? Because I feel like, at least for the time being, this is interesting. This person seems to still be running. It's like they want to be with you, they miss you, they want to like show you their emotions, but in the current energy right now, look at this, we're still getting an energy of them running away. But I feel like, in a way, it's like they're not even running from you. They're mostly running from themselves, okay? They're running from their own fear. They're running from their own resistance. It's like there's something within them that is holding them back, even though they love you with that King of Cups energy. So I'm feeling very much, group 3, this is not about you. This is really about them. This is a person who needs to conquer their own fear. Even though they've had this realization that they do want to be with you, that you are worth jumping through these hoops for, I feel like there's still something very big that is holding them back. So let's get some divine timing here. Spirit, is there any way like group 3 may experience any kind of shift from this person? When can this place of fear or resistance and running be over? Okay, during the 3rd quarter moon phase. So you may want to look up when that is. So whenever that is, that may be a very powerful energetic time for some sort of a shift in this connection. And let's get a final advice from Spirit. Plant yourself here. Integration, embodiment, and grounded action. Okay, so that is what Spirit has for you, like advice. That it is time for you to stay grounded. No matter what this person is doing, you stay true to yourself. Because again, I feel like these issues are theirs, not yours, group 3. Okay, these issues are theirs, and it's only they can get themselves out of this rut. So let me know what you thought in the comments. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I have used in this reading, the links are in the box below. We also have our new Manifesting High Vibe beautiful products that are there to serve you in your everyday life, to help you manifest your best life, keep you in high vibration. This is just one of them. There's many others. You could see them underneath this video in the channel merch shelf. I wanted to say right now there's been an issue technically with them where the prices are wrong. So please do click, if you like anything, click on the store and it'll actually take you to where the prices are correct. And I believe that there's also like a 15 to 20% off sale going on right now as well. You can also order the Blessed Twin Flame necklace. We have that in the black and gold and the ivory and gold. Everything is always there for you at livetarot.com, linked below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.